Hello, welcome back to HLS Crypto, the day after the big lunar or solar eclipse, wasn't it? Big event. I'm always fascinated with that kind of stuff. I know there's been a lot of conspiracy regarding it too, so let me know what your thoughts are on that in the comments because it does intrigue me. I am interested in that kind of thing. It is interesting. So a lot of you have been asking obviously about Wet and how the rebrand to Maddison AI token symbol going to be Maddie, and obviously the move to the base chain, which we'll go through and we'll have a little look at in this video. I am looking to get obviously the team together and have an AMA, video AMA, hopefully very soon, maybe towards the end of the week, possibly into next week. Obviously, everyone's really busy. There's a lot of things going on, so we'll definitely try and get that to you as soon as humanly possible. So what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to show you what Maddison AI looks like, the website, things like that. And also, we're going to have a look at the private sale because a lot of you guys during the wet situation wanted to get into a private sale, and unfortunately, it had already sold out well before the video came out. So I'm going to show you that as well. If you're interested in that, then feel free to stick around and have a look at that. So Maddison AI, obviously complete rebrand, new relaunch. The website looks absolutely fantastic, as you can see. This is obviously Maddie or Maddison Gray, which we'll go into more depth on in just a little while. We'll try and do a deeper dive as possible to give you the best idea of what's happening. So about Maddison Gray, Maddison Gray is an aspiring AI influencer and content creator with big dreams of making it big in the online world. While she's not yet a household name, Maddison is determined to carve out her place in the digital landscape and connect with fans in a meaningful way. And we'll give you examples of that shortly. Maddison is from Texas, has natural brown eyes, but often uses blue contact lenses to make her eyes stand out against her long blonde hair. And as you can see, it's a very, very good AI. Like, it looks fantastic. Using innovative technology, Maddison has launched her own token on the base blockchain called MADDI. This token represents her aspirations and serves as a vehicle for her journey towards becoming an influential figure in the online community. Supported by an exceptional team of marketing experts, Maddison is gearing up to make a splash on platforms like Instagram, Fansly, FanView, where she hopes to engage with her growing fan base, and I'm sure it's going to grow quite rapidly. Here are some images. I've kind of, in the Telegram, which I'll give you links to as well, all in the description, I've kind of given these kind of like sort of names of saying like which one's your favorite. Like my personal favorite at the minute, from a lot of the pictures that I've seen, I like this one. I kind of consider that grocery store Maddie. It's kind of nice. There's cowgirl Maddie there as well. There's DJ Maddie. There's a few different ones, but I think the grocery store one that is personally my favorite. But they all look absolutely fantastic. You can follow Maddison Gray's influencer profiles and watch her profile grow. There's an Instagram which you can obviously check out. Just click this link, and it'll take you to that, which is just there. And the X or Twitter, I'm still going to. I can't help it. I keep calling it Twitter, right? It's Twitter still to me in my head, but I know I've got to move with the times at some point and start calling it X. But we can. I'll show you that in just a second as well. Here's some other images of her there, and Maddie's in-house traffic solution and revenue generation model via Superfans. So a lot of people have been asking about this too. So Superfans, again, you can click this. I'm not going to show you this today. We'll maybe do that on the AMA with Ben and obviously Jordana and that. And Ben will probably give you a bit more of an overview of how Superfans works. But it's an innovative platform in the realm of adult entertainment, offering a unique approach to connecting fans with their favorite models and creators. Similar to platforms like Fansmetic or Only accounts, this says. Superfans operates as a search engine specifically designed to help users find free links to models on popular subscription-based content platform services such as Fansly, OF, or FanView. The primary function of Superfans is to provide users with an easy access to a wide array of content creators across different platforms by acting as a centralized hub for discovering models and their content. Superfans streamlines the search process and simplifies the user experience. And I've been saying for a while that that since the sort of like end of last year and stuff like that, that I still believe that there's such a big way to amalgamate Web3 with some of the adult services and adult industries. I think there's a very, very real need for that. And then obviously going into the AI section, which is huge and going to be massively bullish throughout the bull run. I think it's really, really interesting. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about Superfans because that's something that I think we'll probably do in more detail on the AMA. If we go a bit further down, so the rise of AI influencers has only just begun. Now, I think this is definitely the future. I think the future is very much here. Um, and it's kind of one of these things where people either love it or they hate it at the moment, because things are moving so much more into the AI sphere that um, eventually, you're never going to really know how things are going to work. It's going to be completely AI. I think as we go further into the future, a lot of things are going to be basically AI. Which, for me, I think there's a lot of reasons to be bullish on that as well, which is really important. But an industry worth 17 billion in US dollars, influencer marketing has proved over the last decade plus, to be an important part of outreach for the visitors attraction sector. Now a type of content creator is starting to make waves on digital platforms, and it's time to ask if the industry should be utilizing this medium. So virtual and AI influencers are digital personas created through the use of AI or other computer software, with these fictional computer generated people taking on the characteristics, personalities, and appearance of a human being. Made possible thanks to the rapid development of AI, especially over the last several years, millions of people around the world are following and engaging with a wave of virtual influencers as they gain huge traction on platforms such as Instagram, which is formerly X, which is formerly Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And according to Influencer Marketing Hub, more than 58% of US consumers follow at least one virtual influencer, and by 2026, 30% of influencer marketing budgets are expected to be taken up by virtual influencers. So that's quite a interesting statistic, and it's going to make a massive difference to a project like this, right? So notable AI creators. So we've seen a few of these things. I'm not going to go too deep into all the other creators that exist within the realm of AI, but um, Aitana, I think that's how you say it, is Spain's first AI model who is earning up to $10,000 a month, which is incredible, absolutely incredible. In 2023, Twitch streamer and erotic model Amaranth published a chatbot on the Fansly platform, which is designed to match her personality. And she claims to have made 34,000 US dollars in sales with her virtual girlfriend Amaranth AI within the first 24 hour of its release, her release. It's how you want to sort of name technology. Essentially, do you want to call it her? Do you want to call it it? That's entirely down to yourselves. Aitana is not that far off and is already keen to embark on a serious path of a career as an influencer. Barcelona's digital muse is how she's dubbed. And Aitana describes herself on Insta, has around 280,000 followers just 8 months after launch, which is crazy, right? FanView and Fansly are both accepting of AI content creators, unlike OF. AI creators accounted for 15% of FanView's total revenues that month. One of the biggest drivers of that increase was Emily Pellegrini, a 23-year-old influencer who posts adult content to her subscribers using deepfake technology. So the MADDI token itself. So MADDI's going to be on base. And I actually did a video on base yesterday, showing people how you can add base to various different wallets and things like that. We'll touch on base a little bit in just a minute, but if you want to know more about base as a network, there is a video. Yesterday's video is out for that. So MADDI on Base is an innovative token created to support the aspirations of Maddison Gray, an aspiring AI influencer and content creator built on the Base blockchain. So MADDI represents Maddison's journey towards achieving online influence and connecting with her audience in meaningful ways. MADDI serves as more than just a token; it's a symbol of community and support for Maddison's endeavors. Through MADDI, supporters have the opportunity through MADDI, so supporters will have the opportunity to participate in Maddison's journey, gain access to exclusive perks, and be part of a growing community of like-minded individuals, which I think is going to be quite exciting. MADDI's holders can look forward to exciting opportunities such as rewards programs, exclusive content access, and even potential buyback and burn mechanisms to increase the value of their holdings, which I know a lot of you probably be more interested in. Some of you will also be interested in the content as well. I know that. MADDI is the start of something much bigger than you can imagine, and I would agree. Total supply was 100 million, burn was 25 million, with a circulating supply of 75 million. There's currently negotiations going on for obviously market makers and exchange listings. Marketing's booked. CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko obviously will be fast tracked, and trending and things like that will obviously be the name of the game. So Team MADDI, you've obviously got Jordana Fox, co-founder and brand manager. And then obviously you can go through her list of achievements there. I'm sure if you're familiar with the channel, you would have seen us speaking to her on multiple occasions. You've also got Ben. Ben, he's also listed here. These images, by the way, are the AI images of what the team look like. You'll see mine in a second. It does look much better than me, though, so I'm a little bit concerned that AI might actually take over my entire existence. So Ben is co-founder and Web2 in marketing as well. He's done many, many things. Again, if you want to speak to these people, get into the Telegram. There's lots of really, really information. Everyone's always there, trying to chat to as many people as humanly possible. You've got Isabella Fox, who's community manager. You'll see her there. I'll show you her Twitter in just a little while as well. There's me. I'm just here. You already know about me, of course. Liv, previously of, or still at, but I believe Front Fans, Treat Thou, and Pleasure Network. So we've got a lot of experience, obviously, within the team, which is great. It's great to have Liv on board as well. Charles Monroe, a developer, a full stack developer, GTA parody of Bone Town. I think that's quite good as well. The Wizard, who's a Web3 marketing advisor. You've got Ryo, who's a VC host, and Candid, who's a lead community moderator. Loads of experience, 5 years plus. So that's the team. Feel free to have a look through this if you want. There is options to follow. You can subscribe to the channel, but obviously you can do that through here if you want to, and give all these people a follow, because they are fantastically and very hard working people, to be perfectly frank. I know this because it's very different from having spoken about tokens in the past to actually being part of the team. You can see how much work actually goes into these things. It's absolutely mind-blowing. This is the all my links, which I think is great for you to see. This will be in the description. So you've obviously got the Twitter, the Telegram, the website. There's news there, which is also one of the Telegram groups. The Telegram chat here is the one you want if you want to talk about all things MADDI. Obviously, if you still want to talk about the token from WET, then absolutely do that in the WET Telegram. What will happen as well, there'll be a load of forums in there. There's a few VCs in there, voice chats, which you can go in and have a look, because all of the holders of the WET token will be distributed MADDI tokens as an airdrop, which is obviously really bullish. There's a Maddison Medium page and a LinkedIn. I'll show you the Medium page now. It's really, really good. So there's 2 articles on there currently, which you can flick through. Again, I'm not going to read through the articles because I think that when we do a bit more of a deeper dive, we'll go through this and go through all this in the mediums and everything like that. I really like this, and I think Maddie's pictures are just getting better and better every time I see them. To be honest, they are really, really good. Maddison AI also has its own YouTube page or YouTube channel. I would suggest going to subscribe to that. I've already done that, as you can see, and there is a 54-second video on there to give you a little introduction about MADDI arriving on Base Chain. I would suggest you go over and watch that as well. I think it's very, very interesting. Base, if you haven't seen it before, is this website here. It gives you the option to bridge, but I went through all that yesterday, so you can have a good look at that video. It does try and cover most things, but one of the key things about it is that it is 10 times cheaper than Ethereum. Works off it's a layer 2 for Ethereum, essentially. Very interesting. With regards to Base as well, if you look at this is the total top blockchains by total value locked. Solana is 4th. Now, obviously, I've got nothing against Solana. I've always been relatively bullish on Solana. I think it'll do really, really well. I think that, as we go forward, though, and there's more traffic on the network, it does seem to be having a bit of an impact on it. And obviously, you can see that's red. It's not, we've had a lot of transaction issues on Solana, and a lot of people are trying to send and receive. And when they're trying to send, it's like 5 or 6, sometimes 10 goes before you can actually send out your Phantom or your Soulflare, things like that. So there is a congestion on the network. It's kind of notorious for it as well. But if you look here, Base, it's 7th. And it's starting to really, really ramp up in volume. And for me, it's going to be one of the future blockchains, definitely, for this bull run. This is the pre-sale form, the private sale form that you didn't like, that I didn't tell you about it on WET. So I'm telling you about it now for Maddison. You can flick through this if you wish. You can deposit in Solana, or you can deposit in based ETH. It gives you an approximate vesting schedule as well. Just try and protect the chart a little bit more. It's basically a very self-explanatory form. You can fill that in. The link to this will also be in the description if you wish to take part. Obviously, I'm not telling you to buy this. I'm telling you to make sure that you fill all your main bags first. Like I always say, I think that your more solid plays should be your priority. And then if you want to have a little play around with something, then these are the kind of plays that you could do that potentially to the moon. But we have to wait and see. You've always got to make your own decisions. Nothing can ever be taken as financial advice. on this channel or any other YouTube channel. It also gives you an option if you were referred by someone, if you wish. If this is the first time you're seeing it, you can put HLS or you can put Dan in there, anything you want to do. I don't think that's important, but if you want to do that, you can. I think you have to put something in there. So Dan or HLS, I'm sure either way. You know me as both, so it's fine. Here as well is that base video that I was talking about. It's just there. If you want to have a little bit more of a deeper dive into base and how you add things to your wallet, that's the video for you. If we look over on X, I said it without saying Twitter. I'm quite happy with that. Maddison AI is here, so you can give it a follow. It's really good if you do that. It's 727 followers at the minute. I imagine it's to fly past 1,000 pretty quickly. The posts are getting really, really good as well. As you can see, the graphics are really good. You know, it's one of the most bullish AI girls I've ever seen. Like, it's very, very, very clear. It looks like really neat. The stickers, by the way, in the Telegram are fantastic as well. There's actually one on there of me. I've never had a sticker before, so I was quite happy with that. I was quite buzzing about that. It's the little things, right? It's the little things. So here's Maddison Gray. So she's the official muse from Texas. And again, great posts. And the pictures just, like, they keep coming. There's so many and so many different outfits, different things like that. There's definitely something to attract pretty much everyone. Then there's obviously Jordana's X profile. Obviously, go and give her a follow as well as Isabella, who's working non-stop as well in the Telegram, which will all be linked below. So let me know what you think. Are you excited? Are you bullish? Let me know in the comments. But also join the Telegram. We're very active in there, probably more active than I am in YouTube comments because it's just so busy. As you can probably imagine, there's a lot of work that goes into these kind of things. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, have an amazing day, have an amazing evening, and I will, as always, I won't see you tomorrow actually because I'm working a night shift, so I'll be very tired. But I will get a video out to you very, very soon. Take care. Goodbye.